What up? I go to bed late. That's what's up. I go to I go to bed late to check in this morning. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's hood, bro? What's hood with you? So let me clean my glass. Is everybody good? Okay, this is the moment you share it out. Okay. Oh, y'all see the shirt? See what the shirt says, but it gotta have to have this. Okay? Are y'all follow me? Y'all follow me? All right. So listen. Everybody's welcome to join the feed. No, this shirt is old. This is, and if it don't have this on it, it's not legit. If it don't have this on it, it's not legit, people. It's not legit. It's not legit. Not legit. So bear with me, okay? Is everybody all right? Are we good? Instagram, YouTube's. Are we good? Okay. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share this out. So if y'all want to have fun with me, come on, rock with me. Let's do it. Everybody all right? Let's go. Open your mind. Open your mind. Come on, share it out. Hold up. Let me send this to my brother Sinetta too. Let's get it to brother Sinetta. And if you have TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, please share it out. Let's go. Okay. Please share it out. We're going to have some fizz on. I'm trying to shrink this into 45 minutes. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to see if we can do it in 45 minutes. Yo, what y'all think? 45? 45 minutes? What y'all think? All right, let's go. Let's get it popping, baby. Off the top, no rehearsal, nothing.
You're watching with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras. You're watching with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. You're watching with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, see them blow the stamina, see the flow. This is what you need to know. I speak the flow and keep it low. Spit the raw, the people know. This is called MCing, yo. No one is unteachable, no one is unreachable. Look at how I speak to you. Look at what I'm speaking through. When I speak, you're watching with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, see them blow the stamina, see the flow. This is what you need to know. I speak the flow and keep it low. Spit the raw, the people know. This is called MCing, yo. No one is unteachable, no one is unreachable. Look at how I speak to you. Look at what I'm speaking through. When I speak, respect the technique. That's what you need to do. Fix the price, beat the move. KRS is teaching you. Never leave the street in you. The system only weakens you. Exploiting keeping you. In poverty, they keeping you. That's why I'm freeing you. With a word like the preacher do. Me, I bring the peace to you. On the west, I bring the east to you. Sound of the police to you. Really understanding you. I'm trying to stay away from beef like them vegans do. But from me to you, me, I bring the peace to you. On the west, I bring the east to you. Sound of the police to you. Really understanding you. I'm trying to stay away from beef like them vegans do. But from me to you, the Glock 9. Yeah,
Come on, let's go.
Too. What's freedom of speech if the radio is still sleeping you, deceiving you? The whole corrupt system I'm seeing through. Are you seeing it too, or are you blind? Open your mind.
My man is on a cruise watching.
Time I spit the raw, I can hear him scream for more. I be always on a tour, freestyling on written raw. Break the jaw, hip hop what I'm living for and spitting for. Money, power, and respect. This is what we did it for. With the raw in it, on the block you gotta get it. On the mic I started spitting. Give me a grand, I gotta flip it. Give me the wine, I gotta sip it. Give me the time, I gotta rip it. Anytime, not specific. Plenty rhymes, truly gifted. Front back, place back, there's a sack they blazing that. Say me that. Entertaining right over the crazy track. Shakespeare is made for that. Festivals, we train for that. Nat Turner, Bookman, Gotti. Yo, I'm the same as that. Knowledge reigns supreme. I spit the crazy rap. Pioneer, legend, mastermind, philosopher. Yeah, you can say we that. Take it back. When it comes to the mic, yo, I'm a maniac. Temple of hip hop. To the top is where we take it at. Open your mind.
Come on, y'all. Hit that link. Now remember what I said. None of this, y'all, is ever prepared. Nothing's prepared. So y'all got time. So if you're one of these people that want to actually say this is pseudo, it's your opportunity to come on the feed with some facts and prove to your brother Sabir Bey is pseudo. Okay. So I want to first give a shout out to Tyreek Berry. I don't know how many of y'all familiar with Tyreek Berry. How many of y'all familiar with Tyreek Berry on his feed? Raise your hand. Come on. Don't be afraid. Do I have to play some more music for y'all? How many on his feed are familiar with a brother by the name of Tyreek Berry? You should. I don't know who this is, but could you show me your face before I bring you on his feed? I mean,
man,
how do they?
tired.
You tired? What you tired from?
Been flying all day.
I listen. You know the funny thing about flying, it wears you down, and you be tired as hell. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real. That's why sometimes you just gotta fall back and chill. Straight up, flying every day actually. Say some people say it ages you too when you do that a lot.
They say that, but they say we do well up there.
No, we do. We definitely. Oh, we definitely do well.
That's why you see us. You see us more than anything up there now.
So, yeah, I'm saying it depends on where we're going at. You know, it's funny. Every time I get on a plane, right? I swear this is me. I'll be calling on like Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha. I call on everybody. I count how many people on the plane with me and what they look like. I swear. Look, you know, you think I'm dead serious? I'll be on a plane, right? Because sometimes I get on there with my kafaya. And I'm gonna do it again. But the weird part, like when I get on the plane, I look how many our people is on the plane and other people. If I see a Muslim, bro, I'll be like, Assalamu alaikum, bro. Yo, I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's funny as hell when I'm on these planes. And sometimes it's like I could be flying for 13 hours. Like seriously, like when we go overseas, it's like long. And you know, you see the people on the plane. Like I'll be like, okay, I know, okay, cool. So yeah, it does. But when you flying, it's a mug. Like I just came back from overseas. I came back a couple of weeks and I'm still trying to adjust. Seriously. But yeah. So y'all, if y'all not familiar with Tyreek Berry, only one person said, sister, are you familiar with Tyreek Berry?
No, I don't think I'm familiar with that, Tyreek.
No, you should get this book. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you where you get it from. You see my books. The other one, you only want to see the other book. If you think this one is beat up, the other one don't even have a cover on this motherfucker. Like, let me see if I can grab. I'm gonna show you my other one. You're gonna be like, what do you do to the books? You eat the
How do you
book?
be reading all these books? Like, when do you have the time?
My downtime. I have downtime sometimes late at night. I don't go to sleep. I don't sleep at night. I seriously, I don't sleep. I'm trying to find my other part of the book. But this is my ancient and modern Brits. This is what my books be looking like. I ain't gonna lie. It has no covers on them. They do be marked up like a mug, though. This is. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something. Bear with me. I'm gonna show you how this works. How you always got to keep another, right? So this is the this is the one that you see that's fresh. This is the one that's beat up. So this is basically marked up
It looked
ungodly,
like
right?
pages missing.
It is. But let me tell you, because it's sitting down there. So let me tell you, I swear, this is why you just heard me say the Tyreek Berry book. I got one part in this case right here and one part in this case right here. I swear. This is what my books look like. I'm not lying to you. Same thing, same book. You don't see no cover on this book, right? Same book. I swear, hold up. This book is so beat up. Look, you see it's marked up. This book has key things in my books. I can't make this up. So if it's not in that book, then I have to go to the other book and then try to see where I marked that one up in this. But I
Oh my
do.
goodness.
People like, how do you be reading these things? I speed read through things, and then
Okay.
in time, this is the weirdest thing ever. Like this is why I tell people, if you put a book in front of me, I know exactly what page it is. Like I know exactly what it is. But I'm sitting back and I'm reading Tyreek Berry book, right? The Unknown Arabs, and everybody should get it. There's another one too. I got two of these too. This is called the Arabs of Sudan. This the other one is marked up too. This one is not. It's marked up. There's the other one, but this one right here. Oh, you see all the tabs in it, and the other one is sitting somewhere in this room, somewhere in here. But this book right here, right? It's like so much history in this book, and the brother was threatened because he was putting stuff together. And when people have these arguments on social media, I laugh at them. And I'll be like, what are y'all getting this information? Well, who are the Arabs? Like, what Arabs are you talking about? Right? Wait a minute. This is the Arabs they talking about, sis. I got something for everything.
What's
TV Arabs. This is a book called TV Arabs. Yo. So people don't even understand like what I have in my freaking head, right? And how do I read all these things? If you look at the couch, there's a lot of books that's on this couch. So I was sitting back and I'm like looking at these things and like, how about have a conversation in a bookstore? So I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can find these books at. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you two bookstores that I told to get the book inside their bookstore. Is under where you located at, sis?
Say that again?
Where you at?
Where am I? I'm in Tallahassee.
Tala Allah. That's even Allah's name inside
Yeah,
Tallahassee.
but
Ain't
I
that
don't live here. I'm from Chicago though. I'm familiar with the underground.
Oh, there you go. Then
You
you
know that's
already
my
know, my
people.
brother. You well.
That's
Yeah.
my people.
So this is where you can get the book from, underground bookstore. So let me move this out the way so people can order a book. And I tell everybody they should really get the book. You can get the phone number there. I got some people going there tomorrow to the bookstore. So
I
if
gotta get
y'all
over there. I got two books that he's holding for me.
you got listen, let me tell you why I'm saying this because and I don't get listen, this is not a paid advertisement, people. This is me because I love my people and I want them to do good. Because he was telling me bookstores is doing bad right now. Like it's crazy. He's like, it's not even price. I don't even know what's going on in Chicago. This is what he just told me. But I want y'all should support them. Seriously, because his place, I
Oh,
bought
I
a
go
book
in there often.
often. So that I want everybody to look up the underground bookstore and please support this brother. Let me tell you something. I bought this book off of him. Yo, I was trying not to give him $300. I swear. Like I paid $300 for this book. right? This book has 900 something pages, but let me show you what the price will be online. If I really, and the crazy part is a white person would pay for this. Let me show you something. Let me show you the price. And you think our people would spend this money for this? Give me 1 second. Look,
They won't read it if you give it to them for free.
you ain't lying about that. Look what that book says right there. 3,500.
Mm. Wow.
3,000. And look, eBay
Well,
is selling.
that's how it is when it's the truth in there. They're not gonna make
Oh
it
my
easy.
God. I said eBay is really trying to charge $3,000, but guess who would buy these books and keep them away from Negroes?
Mm-hmm.
White
Yeah. Look, let me tell you what I just saw. Tell me why some about 8 kids of palm colored, of course, jumped out a dumpster. I don't know what they were
people.
doing in there, but they
Huh?
jumped out the. Listen, my right hand of God. I'm looking at the dumpster right now. They just jumped out of. It was crazy.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
We listen, yo, this is a test that they use. Yo, they had a rat test, right? And they was talking about the sugar in the rat, right? How the rat didn't know where to go at. The other rat that didn't have I think they called it something to the brain or something, does something to the brain. So they put them in the water, and the one that didn't have all the sugar jumped up on this mat, this thing, right, to sit there. The other one didn't know which way to go. That's our people. We like, I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to go. They have so much sugar in their brain, so much sugar in their brain, they don't even know. And this is the thing, the safest, I'm gonna be real with you. The safest place for you Negroes is a bookstore or a library. So go check out my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore, and go check out my sister Mo. Because I told, if you're in Brooklyn, New York, go to the bookstore. Because I told my sister Monique to get the book also at Nicholas Brooklyn. Nicholas Brooklyn, she has the book. If you don't have it, please don't go online. Because I know y'all like to use PDFs. PDFs is not a good thing. So please go support the bookstores, because the bookstores are there trying to basically stay afloat.
Yeah.
I'm being real with you.
You ain't lying. I'm knowing.
They really trying to stay afloat, and you can't even get our people to read. This is Nicholas Brooklyn. So she also has it at her bookstore also. So if you're familiar with this bookstore, ask for the Unknown Arabs,
Oh,
and
that's
maybe,
nice.
oh yes, it's dope in here. Oh heck
It looks
yeah.
big.
It's I remember it's her father is the one that started this in the 70s, but that's Mo up in the corner. But this is the bookstore. I remember when her father did this years ago, but there's a book. So you can actually get with Monique and mention my name if y'all choose to at all the bookstores. Okay. So this is Mo shop. This is what she has there, sis. I believe she has two of them. This is all her stuff. And her father been doing this for a very, very long time.
Yoel used to have about 3 or 4 locations.
Yes, he did. He told me. What's the one that's in Hyde Park? I tell you, an elder took over that one.
It's on 87th.
It's in Hyde Park somewhere. It was in Hyde Park, and
Yeah, it was. No, right. It was right off King Drive. That
okay,
one you
yeah,
talking about? I
yeah,
went there as a kid all the time.
yeah. But Yoel been really like hanging in there, man. And sometimes, honestly, sister, it can stress you.
Yeah.
That we will only want to read fantasy books. I'm gonna be real with you, El. Or it's weird, man. Like I forgot what they call the name of these books. It's a books that they read. It's what's the book's name? It's a name they call it. But anyway,
Like sci-fi.
not sci-fi. It's another one. I can't think it'll come to me eventually. But the weird part is like really to support these people. I mean,
Yeah.
I say this all the time. Support these people, B. Stop going on eBay and stop going on Amazon, because Amazon don't give nothing back to you, straight up. And honestly, everybody keep asking me to have a book party, like a reading, but everybody has to have the books. I can't do it if everybody don't have the books. You have to have the books and cross-reference all these things, and then maybe that's one way that we can fix the problem. And then people say, well, brother, everything is not in a book. You're right, but how about traveling? Travel is the key. That's why KRS-One would say, get a passport, travel where books can't unlock it. Travel. So, and what I mean by traveling is like this, and I put all these collages together, right? I got more than this. And you can go online and look this up. In these pictures right here, right? This is in Malta. And if you go online right now, you'll see this clock behind me, right? This clock, if you punch in Moorish clock in Malta, so Malta is like a small island. It's a small island in the Mediterranean. If you look at the top, if you punch it in, if you go to YouTube right now, because I know y'all like YouTube, right? If you go to YouTube and punch in Malta or the Moorish clock, just punch in Moorish clock, and you're going to see where you see me standing at right here. Let me tell you what I did here, because we always want to believe what Europeans or white people say, right? This is an island, but you can look it up. It's called the Moorish clock in Malta, Malta. And the funny part was, as I'm sitting here with this, I'm talking to a Spanish dude in front of him. He the one that was taking my pictures. This was in 2020. Wasn't we on what you call them? Weren't the pandemic going down in 2020? What was I doing over here? I didn't get no vaccinated. I didn't get vaccinated. No, I didn't. Here's the date right there. It's called Valletta. Look it up. Valletta in Malta, right? And if you go there, you will actually see the Moorish clock. And it's so dope here, sis. Oh, it's so dope here. So you wouldn't believe me showing you this, right? But you'll believe a European or a white dude. And I'm explaining why I'm saying this. I'm going to explain these things. This is another one. This was I was in the UK too. I forgot about that. This was the UK. I did a lecture there. This is the room. This is how many
2020?
people. I'm going to show you. Hold on. This is 2019.
What was it like in Malta in 2020? Was they on lockdown too?
Oh, no, it wasn't no lockdown. And I told the story about this. And I said, when I was there, they that they didn't want nobody from the United States there.
Yeah.
Because they said the eating habits was horrible. I'm going to be real. They said the eating habits are horrible. Up in the corner where you say December the 13th, right? 2019. That's in Portugal right there. This is the Moorish Castle in Portugal. Below that, you see Castelos dos Moros, which is me walking to the Moorish Castle. This is the brother that brought me there. I gave him a fez that the brother gave me. This is Marcel. This is the brother that brought me to the UK. And I gave him that fez that a brother gave me in Cordoba, Spain. This is the sister that the Airbnb it was that he got set up. They all came out to the lecture in the UK, and it was on Moorfield Street. This is all the UK.
Looked like you had a decent crowd.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was crazy. Diggle sister Sonia right there. So all of this is around that time frame, but we don't want to hear it from Sabir because I was there. They don't want to hear from me, but it was dope. It's a lot, but I'm gonna show you something. And the reason why I'm saying is because things need to be corrected on what is happening out here. So there's a video about slavery, and again, I need y'all to share this out. If I'm wrong about anything, come on the feed, but you got to have some sources. But let me play this. I'm gonna play this video if y'all can. I believe it's like 15 minutes long, but I'm gonna see if I can dissect this video. Come back to the Arab thing, right? Come back to who the Arabs are, and if anybody got any questions, you can ask me. But you can't ask me a million questions, but you can set a lecture up. But this video I saw, but it was disturbing. It was called Christian versus Muslims, right? Christian versus Muslims slave trade, right? Give me 1 second. Now this is the video, but I got a lot of videos on slavery.
I mean, why is the verses? To see who was worse? Because I mean, they both did what they did.
Exactly. But wait a minute. This is the crazy part about this. This is a European. This is not us. This is a European doing this. So if we can have this conversation, but nobody wants to talk to me about it, they wait for a European to say it. But listen to what he said. Now watch how I do this. I want you to do me a favor, sister. I want you to look up the Moorish Castle, everybody. The Moorish Castle called, give me 1 second. Let me post it up here so y'all can get a good look at it. I want y'all to do, and you're going to see exactly where I'm going to go at with this. I want you to look something up before and why this video is going to be played. And I want y'all to see if he mentioned this at all. And I want you to tell me what year it was. All right. Give me 1 second.
All right. I'm going to jump off so I can charge the phone and get the other phone and look it up.
Go ahead. No doubt. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up. I want y'all to look up. Did I put it in here? Okay, this is what I want y'all to look up right now. I want you to look up Castelos dos Moros, or look up the Moorish Castle in Portugal. And when I play this video, I want you to see how the misinformation is. Look up Castelo dos Moros, which means the Moorish Castle, people, and it's in Portugal. Look it up, and I'm going to play this video for y'all, okay? Bear with me. Everybody got it? Are we good? So if this is fake, phony, pseudo, whatever y'all thinking in your crazy heads, then make it happen, Captain. The link is right there. So look up Castelos dos Moros, and I'm going to play this video of this European. We always bet on Europeans telling our history. Now watch this. Look it up and tell me what year it was. Somebody can type it in. Tell me what year that was built. Okay? Hurry up. So I'm going to play the video, and I want to show you something.
In our previous videos, we discussed various slave trades and how they evolved, operated, and eventually died out over time. However, most people only think of the transatlantic slave trade conducted by the major European powers from the late 15th to the early 19th centuries. Institutionalized slavery has always been a part of culture and societies, but over time the practice died due to social, religious pressures, or even the development of technology rendering the practice irrelevant. But the European slave trade paled in comparison to that of the Muslims in both numbers and those enslaved and the longevity of the practice. How did both slave trades begin? Which slave trade lasted the longest? Which slave trade enslaved the most people? Which was the most widespread? And which ended last?
Hello, I'm Colin Heaton, military veteran, historian, author, and welcome to this episode of Forgotten History.
Love what you find. Only at Total Wine and More.
Come on. Just...
In 1415, Prince Henry the Navigator and his father, King John I of Portugal, and his older brothers.
1415. Pay attention. 1415. Pay attention. This is where they started it at. Now, remember what I told you. That castle was there. The Moors was in Portugal.
Led an attack on Ceuta, Morocco, which became a Portuguese province. Henry later sponsored Nuno Tristal's exploration of the African coast and Antão Gonçalves' hunting expedition to Africa in 1441.
Listen.
Both men captured several Africans and brought them back to Portugal, one being a chief, who in a business deal returned to Africa, promising in exchange to provide the Portuguese with more Africans, which started the slave trade. These expeditions brought back gold, ivory, and slaves, enriching the Portuguese economy and helping fund further expeditions which started their empire. The creation of better and more accurate maps would aid future imperial slave traders. These efforts saw the Portuguese becoming the first to round the Cape of Good Hope off South Africa, reach the African east coast, then India by Vasco da Gama, and even reaching Japan. Once the Portuguese sailor Pedro Álvares Cabral landed in Brazil in 1500, the region was colonized by the 1530s.
We're going to pause there for 1 second. And see, this is the thing about our people. We don't want this because the truth is here. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to rewind this back so y'all can comprehend exactly what is going on. Okay? Give me 1 second. Give Give me 1 second. Let's rewind this back just a little bit so you can hear what he said. Hold up. Let's rewind this back.
And even reaching Japan. Once the Portuguese sailor Pedro Alvarez Cabral landed in Brazil in 1500, the region was colonized by the 1530s, and with its agricultural requirements, black slavery exploded. Brazil became the most important colony in the Portuguese Empire and was, at one time or another, the world's leading producer of sugar, diamonds, and tobacco, all due to the slave trade. Soon, the Spanish followed suit and began their slave trade to their South American colonies.
Let's rewind that back. Hold up. Pay attention.
All due to the slave trade. Soon, the Spanish followed suit and began their slave trade to their South American colonies, and with the Treaty of Tordesillas in 1494 being in effect, Spain and Portugal divided the New World between them. The growth of these empires saw the English, French, and Dutch launch their own slave trades with their New World colonies in North America and the Caribbean, as all had their growing empires and the need for free labor. But times and the mindsets of the Western nations began to be influenced by what became known as the Age of Reason and the Enlightenment, where men such as Edmund Burke, Voltaire, Rousseau, and other philosophers forced societies to examine their consciences and morality on many subjects, slavery included. These movements resonated with many influential people. The first step was when the United States, under President Thomas Jefferson, proposed to ban the importation of slaves from Africa in 1804, which took effect in 1808, although not abolishing the practice within the United States, as stated. In 1778, he, Jefferson, drafted a Virginia law that prohibited the importation of enslaved Africans.
Now, everybody keep talking about the 1870, but I'm going to go back in a minute to talk about this Portugal. But pay attention to this because they keep talking about the 1870 census as if everybody was slaves. Pay attention. You see that?
1784, he proposed an ordinance that would ban slavery in the Northwest Territories. But Jefferson always maintained that the decision to emancipate slaves would have to be a part of a democratic process. Abolition would be stymied until slave owners consented to free their human property together in a large-scale act of emancipation. In 1787, the Society for the Abolition of the Slave Trade was founded in Britain by Granville Sharp and Thomas Clarkson, and in 1792, Denmark banned the slave trade into its West Indian colonies, going into effect in 1803, but owning slaves only ended in 1848.
1848?
Spain then abolished the slave trade from Africa in 1811, but Cuba ignored the law and continued the trade, while Sweden made it illegal in 1814, the Netherlands in 1817, as did France, but it did not go into effect throughout their empire until 1826, but slaves in their colonies were not freed until 1851.
1850, listen.
Great Britain and Spain signed a treaty prohibiting the slave trade in 1819, but Portugal only agreed to abolish the slave trade north of the equator, which kind of made no sense, but finally ended ownership in its empire in 1858, and Brazil proper had ended slavery in total in 1888. The British joined in 1807 through the efforts of William Wilberforce, and the Slave Trade Act passed, which made it illegal to purchase slaves directly from Africa, although slavery remained widespread and legal in the British Caribbean. The European slave trade from Africa effectively ended by the 1830s, with exception to Spain and Portugal. In 1833, due to pressure from Quakers, Anglican, and anti-slavery society members, Parliament ended slavery in the British Empire, taking effect the next year. The United States banned slavery in the country in 1865, and Cuba abolished slavery in 1886. While the Royal Navy's West African Squadron still enforced a law between 1808 and 1860 and freed 150,000 Africans. often capturing Spanish and Portuguese slave ships. In 1926, the League of Nations Slavery Convention abolished slavery globally. In 1948, United Nations General Assembly adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, stating, "No one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all their forms." Effectively, slavery in the Western Christian world was over after an estimated 13 million human beings had been transported from Africa, with around 6 million going to Brazil alone, 4 million going to Spanish colonies, and up to about 400,000 brought to the English colonies over a 250-year period. The Spanish and Portuguese were undoubtedly the most active slave traders. However, as we stated in previous videos, the Christian transatlantic slave trade lasting 400 years paled in comparison to the trade practiced by the Muslims within their various empires, and not just in Africa, but Europe and Asia also. Long before the Prophet Muhammad began his conquest, slavery existed, and he ensured to incorporate the practice within the Quran, following upon that religious creation, combining many of the teachings of both Judaism and Christianity. As Islam spread across the Arabian Peninsula, North Africa, Europe, and into Asia, slavery was a part of the process. Under Islam, slavery existed as a legitimate business from the late 6th century until the last Muslim nation officially banned slavery in the late 20th century. Slavery exploded under the early Abbasid Caliphate.
Do y'all know anything about, hold up, let me explain this to y'all. Do y'all know anything about Simon Guru or Sandy Adakita? Raise your hand if y'all do. Simon Guru or Sandy Adakita. This is what your black conscious people. Oh, it was vicious. If you enslave somebody, you will be put to death. So let me help y'all out, just in case y'all don't know. I'm gonna say this name one more time. Some of y'all may not know. But Simon Guru and Sandy Adakita. How many of you familiar with this? See, they leave this stuff out. Islam was not forced under a sword, people. No, it was not. You could not enslave a Muslim. That was illegal. But bear with me. Y'all can, I'm gonna show you that in a minute, okay? Bear with me. If I'm wrong, bring me your Sanedians. Let's go.
Caliphate from around 750 to 950 AD, but not all slavery was equal in the Islamic world. Slaves from many ethnic and religious groups worked in building irrigation systems, various types of mining, animal husbandry, but also they served as conscripts, as soldiers, guards, domestic workers, and sex slaves. Most slaves came from non-Muslim regions, as enslaving fellow Muslims violated Islamic law.
Yes, it did.
The Umayyads raided the Byzantine Empire and flooded the slave market with Greek, Serb, and Eastern European slaves, especially Slavs and Russians and Ukrainians. Using Slavs for hard physical labor led to a few slave revolts, such as the Zanj Rebellion of 1869 to 1883 in southern Iraq, which was a massive uprising of Bantu slaves captured in East Africa, which was so violent and impacting, it led to an end of that practice under the Abbasids. Another example comes from the Arab historian Al-Utbi, who chronicled that after the Battle of Peshawar in the year 1001, Muslim armies in the midst of the land of the Hindustan had captured some 100,000 youths. Muslim slavers also scoured the Indian Ocean, hitting Indonesia and other island regions, taking millions of slaves over the centuries and converting them to Islam.
Let's stop that. So, any questions on this? And let me explain this to y'all. And I hope y'all share this to the side of the squads. I'm at 39 minutes in. Come on. I'm going to explain something to y'all. They never talked about Portugal at the 8th century. So that castle that you saw me standing at, right, was the Moorish castle. If y'all read these books right here, these are both of the books. Look up Sandy Adakita. The name is on the book. Can y'all see it? What happens when you start studying this history and start putting this puzzle together? We started the whole slave thing. Let me prove my point. So let me prove my point. Y'all got the name? So I have to type it in for y'all. So I have to type it in for some of y'all. Just sit up tonight and do some research on Sandiata Keita. Oh, I ain't know nothing about that one, Sabir. I didn't know nothing about that one. They didn't tell me that on the Pan-African channel. They didn't tell me that on the Pan-African channel. But let me put the name up here. But you should get the book, Sandiata Keita. And be real with yourself. I told you I can go through all of this with you. But let me go into the Kuma Malinke for a second. So the Manding Charter is the first human rights charter. The Manding Charter is the first human rights charter. So let me go here for a second. Let's look inside and see what it's talked about in here. War should never destroy villages to capture slaves. This is long before the Atlantic slave trade, before the Portuguese slave trade. Long before that. Long before the Atlantic slave trade. Okay? War should never destroy villages to capture slaves. This means that no one shall be put bites into the mouths of his fellow man to sell him. Why the black scholars are scared to have this conversation? This is not the Atlantic slave trade. This is not the Portuguese. None of this. None. No one shall be beaten in Manding. Oh, all of this. If you read the whole book charter and you understand the history, it's insane what we were doing. So we're doing the same thing to this day. It's the same thing. The slave is stripped of his identity anymore. This is not the black and white thing, people. Oh, it's not black and white. Oh, you definitely can look it up. I'll type it in for y'all just in case y'all don't understand what this is. And I want you to go look it up and tell me what year the Manding Charter came out. Okay? Is everybody all right? If y'all confused, if you scholars are confused, you can jump on the feed with your brother. This is what they'll say. What's your point, brother? What's your point? The point is that we kicked off all of it. They couldn't do anything without the help of us. It's the same thing with our neighborhoods. They can't gentrify our neighborhood without us. But the crazy part is that we want to play victim all the time. Y'all should look up the Manding Charter. Okay? Is everybody all right? Did y'all look it up? The Manding Charter? Don't take my word for it. Look it up. The Manding Charter. Make me out of a liar. So they saw us fighting amongst one another. And they said, we could take advantage of this mug. Not a problem. So they may go, brother, the Moors enslaved Africans. The Moors are Africans. But I'm gonna prove all my points real quick, okay? I'm gonna prove the points on how this works. Because see, they tell y'all half the stories. Let me give it to you, okay? Oh, you reading it? Oh, thank you. You follow me? You see what I'm talking about? So let's go here. On the Gulf of Guinea, the Negro slave replaced the Moorish slave. Oh, but the Moors enslaved Africans. They enslaved Africans. See, they ain't going to tell you about this mug. I'm reading them. Oh, I told y'all, read it. You ain't got to believe Sabir. This is a book from 1960. On the Gulf of Guinea, the Negro slave replaced the Moorish slave. So what happened? They stripped you from who you were to make you a Negro, because Negro is Spanish. Okay, it's a Spanish word. It's a Spanish word. Okay, that book is from 1960. So this book was brought from over Spain too. Negro. So Negro was before they called you black people, and Moor or Moros or Moriscos is before all of that. This is all Spanish, this whole book. So bear with me. Let's go a little further. This is the type of conversation they don't want. This is the uncomfortable conversation they don't want to have. Very uncomfortable conversation. Let's find something else about Moorish slaves. Because they love to say the Moors enslaved Africans, brother. This is Sonnet and them claim to fame with these conscious black people. That's the claim to fame. The Moors enslaved Africans. Let's show some more. Moorish slaves. Come on. Let me know when I'm wrong. Let me know. See how quiet it is? And all these cats don't say nothing? You see how quiet it is with the black conscious people? Oh, we ain't gonna act like we seeing Sabir Bay's page, but I'm gonna repeat what he says. Yeah, we're gonna repeat everything he says. Instead of saying, let's reach out to Brother Sabir and fill us in a little bit more. There's my email right there. So this is the Moor slaves also. So they took you from being the Moor, and it's a whole history behind the baptismals and stuff like that. So that's a whole nother subject. But bear with me. I gave you sources, right? So let's go to Tariq Berry's book. Most people are greatly influenced by what they see on film. This is what is happening with our people. This is out of Tariq Berry's book. Because the pure Arabs are shown as Europeans looking. And the only slaves are the so-called Africans are portrayed as dark-skinned people. Oh my God. Looky. Y'all can take a Photoshop of that. But honestly, y'all should go get the book. Y'all should really go purchase the book from the underground bookstore. And y'all should have a dialogue on this. And y'all should invite me. I can go deeper into this, but y'all should invite me. But y'all should get the book from the underground bookstore, and Nicholas Brooklyn. Let's have these types of conversations. The reason why they believe that the Arabs were originally light complexion, because y'all watch television. Come on, make me out of a liar. Read his book, and to see if you can find this book. But that come out of this book. So if anybody studied Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he was from the Quraysh tribe. They were Africans. They were our people. This is why y'all notice in Islam, they don't show you no image. They show you an image of Moses, Jesus, and a lion. They show you all the photos of everybody. Have y'all noticed that? They show you Jesus, what Jesus looked like, what Moses looked like, what Abraham looked like, but you never see a photo of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Never. Why? Well, brother, we don't supposed to have no grave. Percy, come on the feed for a minute. We don't have no, supposed to have no images. No, nigga, the images is they can tell you what they want to tell you, and you're gonna believe it. Well, no, brother, we don't supposed to show no images. What? Wait a minute. Where did they get that one from? Where did they get that one from? But we got Poseidon, right? This is me in Tunis. Look what Poseidon looks like. This is me in Tunisia. This is not online. This is me taking pictures in Tunis. And guess who played Poseidon? Do anybody know? Anybody know who played Poseidon? Who played in this? It's a movie that came out. Look at the spear, brother. Can y'all see it? This is me in a museum in North Africa in Tunis. Who played that role, brother? Do you know? Anybody know?
You talk about Aquaman?
Damn right. Aquaman, brother. Look at the spear. He was the king of the sea. So once you understand the mermaid too, it's the same thing. So this is in a museum, brother, in Tunis. I got more photos and videos to this. Wait, somebody said, wait. So there's no image of Muhammad? Nope. Have you ever seen in Islam? You don't see no image of him. Dead serious. No image of Prophet Muhammad. No images of him. Is a reason why. What's up, Purse?
What's up, man?
Chilling. This is funny to me. Yeah, you never people. Somebody says there's no image of Prophet Muhammad. No, it's not. Peace be upon him. There is none because he was from us. He was African. Oh, it's a whole lot of stuff I can pull out on this brother. But let me go here for a second. Misunderstanding of the term, Arabic term. One reason people believe the wrong impressions of what the original Arabs looked like is because of decline of knowledge. This is what Tyreek Berry. Y'all should get the Unknown Arab book, B. You should really, and the crazy part, when you there, you start really seeing certain stuff. Percy can pass for a lot of those people when we was in Morocco, I swear. And they kept calling us the original Moors over there. So it's because of the decline of knowledge of the Arabic language. All of this, the misunderstood today, because we're looking at television, right? Another case of the misconception is the film. Non-Arabic, they're doing it. They're putting, oh, they even got The Messenger in here, bro. Look, take the film The Messenger, for example. How many of y'all saw The Messenger?
Yeah, in that movie, we can hear Muhammad speaking, but you can't see his face.
You hear Muhammad speaking. You didn't hear him speaking. He wasn't speaking. He was not speaking.
Oh, that's right. They read, somebody transcribed what he was saying. That
Yeah.
part.
They're talking about this movie right here. See, this is the thing when the lack of knowledge. Watch this. This is what they're talking about right here. This part. So remember, he kept saying that the images on television. So where you can't be in these places and be that complexion, family. You can't. Hold up.
They're getting skin cancer in America.
You would get skin cancer, burnt, the whole 9 yards. So this is who they're talking about. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Let's go. You really believe this because that's what they did. This is the TV ad. Hold up. This is the TV ad. This is the TV ad.
But there's something missing. Maybe a bell to call the people in.
The Christians use a bell?
What about a horn? Like the Jews?
A drum. There's too much blood in a drum.
Why not the human voice? As in Omar ibn Khattab's vision.
If the Prophet agrees,
See? No image. Right?
he means you, Bilal. Me? You have a good voice. Use it. Climb up there.
Be loud. Hitting Rochester. Be loud.
Allahu Akbar.
Hold on, why my thing is freezing up?
Allahu
Hold up.
Akbar. Allah.
Hold up,
Allahu
I
Akbar.
think they're trying to they messing with my joint now, bro. Hold up. Hold up,
Allahu
Percy.
Akbar.
Uh-oh.
أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. حي على الصلاة.
Coming to Salat.
حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
So that was from the movie called Messenger, right? So the weird part about this, Brother Percy, is that how? So what did Prophet Muhammad look like? But if you picked up J.A. Rogers' book, Your History, and you flip to the page of Bilal calling the Adhan to prayer. So you really believe they made you believe that this man or these people are the original ones. That's Bilal. But they would never teach your children this, but they'll teach your children this right here, Percy. You see this? Did you see this video right here, Percy? Hold up. I'm going to show y'all something. This is what they'll teach your children. Give me 1 second. I don't know why my computer just acted up that quick. For some reason, why did it just do that? Hold up. Let me see if I can find this video. This is what they're teaching in school, Percy. Hold up.
Pulls out. The condom, of course, is covered in SHIT. The KK. Is this what we're teaching in Springfield Public Schools? If this book remains in the school system, you all are either punks or perverts. Every last one of you have a responsibility to do what's in the best interest of children. And if teaching them about and feces on condoms is what the left wants you to do, then you need to go right and do what's best for the kids.
Thank you, John.
And listen to this one more again, just in case y'all didn't get that. Did y'all get it?
I'm here to talk about 2 books available at multiple high schools and SBS. This is what it says. So he bends me over the bed. I tell him to stop. It hurts. And he says he'll go slower. Eventually, he finishes and pulls out. The condom, of course, is covered in SHIT. The KK. Is this what we're teaching in Springfield Public Schools? If this book remains in the school system, you all are either punks or perverts. Every last one of you have a responsibility to do what's in the best interest of children. And if teaching them about and feces on condoms is what the left wants you to do, then you need to go right and do what's best for the kids.
This is crazy, Percy. Did you see this motherfucker? Y'all, did you see that, Percy?
I ain't seen it, but you got to call them out, though, man.
No, but see, Negroes ain't gonna call none of them out. They're not gonna call them. They're not gonna bring this type of information that I'm showing you in the school to teach a child this. But they're gonna talk about a condom with feces on it, sticking a dude in the butt, and they teaching this in school. It's okay. You can't judge them. But nothing about our history, bro. This is crazy as hell. This is crazy. Yo, man, some parents don't have no heart, brother. Well, brother, if I do, I won't get my subsidized check anymore. I can't get it. This is crazy. But they don't want this type of information inside of a school, though, right? They don't want us to talk about real history. Let's move forward.
That's fact.
This is crazy. Let's see how this go viral. The Pan-African movement was spearheaded by Arabs who was enslaved and taken to America. This is factual. Everything that I'm showing them, brother person, they can research this. But the problem was when you research it, it's going to hurt you. And they're going to be like, I didn't get it from a PhD. I didn't get it from Dr. Greg Carr and them. They didn't tell me this type of stuff. Yeah, the Pan-African movement was spearheaded by Arabs. Yeah. Oh, this all you got to do is do your research and be honest with yourself. So all they got to do is be honest with themselves. And you don't have to prove nothing to Sabir Bey, because everything that you throw out here, I can, every time you go up for a dunk, I'm going to slam it. We keep saying we need our own schools. Let me tell you something. You can build a school out of a house. Let me tell you how serious this is. And Percy can bear witness to what I'm saying. Where was the schools at, Percy?
What do you mean?
Where was the schools at? I'm talking we went overseas. The schools was the mosque.
Oh, yeah, they were.
That's what it was. The schools was the. Do you know the concept of the word chairman, where it comes from? The term chairman, where it come from? The term chairman come from when the imam or the students would be on the floor and the imam would be on the high chair. That's where that concept is still Muslim, the chairman. But the oldest university in the world, brother, and I just took Percy and them there, right? We were there. Am I lying, Percy? We were there.
Nope.
So, and we took him right here to the oldest university in the world is by a woman named Fatima. Her. But you ain't being taught this in school. They teaching you about doodle on a condom, right? They teaching them about doodle on a condom, but they're not telling you about the oldest university in the world. Oldest. Why does person keep coming on my feed? You want to come on my feed and talk to me about FBA? Because you're doing a whole lot of FBA talking on my feed. Do you really want to come on my feed, family? Let's click the link on here. Click the link, because I want to talk. Everybody tell them to click the link and come on and talk to me. I'm not going to shun you. I'm not going to block you. Come on the feed, brother, because you keep cheerleading FBA like you getting a check from these people or something. Hit the link, brother.
But what's an FBA citizenship? Like,
I don't even know what that is, brother. I'm going to keep it up, bro, because I don't know what that is. But if we'll give them an opportunity to come on the feed and talk to us for a second. But the oldest university in the world is by this woman right here, Fatima. And I took Percy, Karen, Edna. We all was there, but they didn't go in. But I went on the inside of this beautiful place. It's 8, but they'll tell you about Timbuktu. It was in 800s, around 878. So this is before Timbuktu. Yeah, before Timbuktu. But guess who actually studied? But she was from Tunis in North Africa. She was from Tunisia, people from North Africa. Right? But she opened it up in Fez. But let me show you who went there, brother. So they don't want y'all to know this type of information because this is empowering, people. Oh, it's so empowering. Let me show you who went there and sat there. Give me 1 second. Let's load it up. I'm still waiting for him to come on the feed. I don't know why he's going to say something and don't come on the feed. So let me show you who went there. I'm going to block you, brother. That's all I'm going to keep telling you. If you don't come on the feed, you keep typing, I'm going to block you. No harm, no foul. Okay? So I asked you to come on the feed and stop typing. That's all I asked you. So let me show you who was there, brother. This show is not for you. You got to go to the FBA page. Give me 1 second. Let me find this. Pope Sylvester. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find. Did I delete him? Oh, here you go, right here. Pope. What would a pope be doing there? So let me explain this to y'all. If you look up Pope Sylvester II, the first French, he attended El Qadawin. That's the name of the university. He is the one that brought the Arabic number system to the world. And they made him a pope. You can look it up. Pope Sylvester. I was there in the university. But we're not being taught this, brother person. We're teaching about condoms with doodle on it. But this is Pope, the first French scholar. Did y'all know about him going there? El Qadawin? Did y'all know that? Come on. He the one that took it. So why would a pope, right, go sit and study at a Muslim university? A Muslim university. Let's click on this and see what it says. A Muslim university. right? Make you want to wonder, huh? Why they use Arabic number system? Why they use alcohol, alchemy, and all these old great things? And I was there, so bear with me. I'm almost finished, y'all. I mean, any objections, y'all can come on the feed. Okay. The oldest higher learning institution, El Gadawin. There it is right there. Y'all better go look it up.
Yeah, that's wild. That place is still standing.
Ain't that crazy, bro? Like,
yeah.
we was there. It's still standing in Fez and still and it's cleaner than a mug, bro.
Yep.
You can see. Listen, you had to take your shoes off. I'm blocking you, brother. Okay, I talk to you, fam. Have a wonderful evening. I thank you so much. Go to Tariq Nasheed's page. Tell him I'm over here. I thank you so much, cheerleader. Okay, but I'm going to get rid of you. All right, peace. Now make another page, and hopefully you want to come on the feed with us. So it's so clean in there that you can walk in your socks. When I had black socks on, you know, if it was dirty, I would actually, you know what I mean? So it's so clean in there. And this is how you empower the people, B. This is how you listen. It's real, fam. So once you understand this history, real history, not what they're telling you, not with the Europeans, because they will back their people. This is the one thing I give Europeans credit for. They will back their people to put this out, put this story out about slavery. But let me show you something else, bro. This is also in Portugal. Again, Portugal, rediscovering their country Muslim past. I was there. That's the Moorish castle right there, y'all, for the record. So when you go down a little further and you start studying the history, it will blow your mind. Oh, brother. No more foreign. Look, we're not foreign, B. No more foreign. It was the 8th century. Remember I told you that dude didn't bring that up? He never brought up the 8th century about this, but he went directly to the 1500s and about slavery. They cannot. And let me tell you something. Again, I don't know who he getting finance from. I don't know who that man is getting finance, but he can't talk about this around his time frame. But yet, I was there in Portugal. I was there. I got a lot of photos brought up, Percy. A lot of photos, a lot of videos of me up at this Moorish castle, brother. And it's like it's spooky at the same time. That place is like very spooky to go up this castle, to go to that Moorish castle. There's so much history over here. And every book that I had, I would travel with these books and I will open up the books just to get to these places. This is how serious this is, B. Because I sit back and I watch Europeans try to tell our story about who we are. And I'll be trying to figure out half the time where they be getting the budget from. I'll be trying to say, how the hell, where they get money from? Where they be getting the money from? Sheesh. Kind of crazy to me. I don't know who this is, so show me your face, family, if you want to come on this feed. I don't know who that person is. It's just a 47. Oh, okay. What up? Hold on 1 second, fam. Give me 1 minute. So let me show you a little bit more. If I can pull this up. Give me 1 second. Peace, bro. What's good?
Hey, peace, brother.
What's hood, man?
Shit, I had came on here like a long time ago, bro. But let me get the angle right. See. I came on here a long time ago, bro. But peace to everything you do, bro, and to just your latest stuff you be doing, bro. Be going too hard.
I appreciate you, man. And you know, all you can do is, man, honestly, man, is to be of service to people, brother. And this is the thing, like I see so much, and I'm glad Percy and them came with me to have that experience of traveling to these places. Honestly, man, it's insane, brother. But I'm gonna tell you, everybody on this feed should pick up this book called The Unknown Arabs. This dude, he went underground, bro. He literally went underground because the information that he was ditching out, like to the people, like even here, the European colonizers convinced them to reject their traditions of the Arab origin. This is what they did. This stuff ain't hidden from nobody. It's hidden from black people. This is why this whole argument I'm gonna be real with you, Percy. I've never had a problem with any of these people that Jay keep calling Arabs. I never did. The only the problem that we have is because black people say we're not this and we're not that. All of these people that you see and running around the United States are Arabs, period. If you study the history in Philadelphia, there's a plaque at Washington House, Percy, and at Washington House. And honestly, I don't know how many of y'all been to Philadelphia. In Washington House, where Washington had slaves at, they had turbans and sandals on their feet, bro. Turbans and sandals on their feet. And it was Moors that did not even want to get baptized. This is how they didn't even want to get baptized. But see, this is the thing. When you read Frantz Fanon's work, for instance, right? Frantz Fanon said in his work, the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. And that's what's going on. So we comfortable. We don't want to rock the boat. I'm a Christian, brother. I'm a Baptist, brother. They don't even understand you're not even practicing true Christianity. That's the crazy part about all of this.
Hey, my man, you brought up El Kedouin.
El Kedouin.
Yep. I saw you were there not too long ago.
Yeah, I was there twice, actually. I took Percy and the brothers on here now. Percy was there.
Man, that was amazing. I saw you live when you was like in the middle of it. All the crazy architecture and the crazy tiles and the colors and all that. But one of my friends, like great grandfathers, attended that university.
Really?
His name is Kareem Katabi.
Really?
And
that's crazy.
I don't know if you could look him up, bro. But
hold up, give me the name. Give me 1 second. Look him up. Okay. What's his name?
Kareem. Karim.
I am.
Yeah, Karim, and then L Katabi. KHATT.
KHTT.
KHATT. Katabi. ABI.
I'm gonna look him up now. Oh no, this one what comes up on here. This is the older one, 1800s. Hold up, let me see.
I got my iPad. Let me double check the name.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff on here. Damn, there's a lot of stuff on it. Just punching that name in and of itself. There's a lot of names that come up on here, bro.
Okay, let me make sure. So look, you can just type up El Katabi.
Hold up. It's dated 2012. Somebody says it's dated to 2012, 20. But this is the thing. All them names, man, it's weird about the names.
I got him on the iPad here.
Okay. Is it Ibn al-Khattabi?
No. It's if you just look up El Khattabi, he should pop up because he's like the most.
Yes, it's a lot of Muslim names that will pop up on this joint, bro. I ain't even keep it real.
I feel you, bro. Yeah.
Yo,
no, he is an Ibn.
Look, he made another look, Percy. He made another page. I swear to God, look, he made another page. This is the dude. This is what you see what I be dealing with, bro. 47. This dude, instead of coming on my feed, he made another damn page. And this is why I told you earlier, Percy, that AI is dangerous, bro.
That's what made me want to come on the feed because I didn't want to make you think I'm AI. Like,
no, they got an AI. I can use your face, like literally you. This is what he keep making. Ain't no way in hell. And this, you pay attention to the time, how long it took him to make it. Seriously, I help you. Come on the feed. Hit the link. I help you. Come on the feed. Talk to me for a minute. I help you. But no, honestly, dude, like the university is so dope, bro. Like real rap. And it's very peaceful inside of a place that most people wouldn't even go to. If you see what we had to walk through, it was crazy. Like they wouldn't even went through that place, bro. It was crazy. But when you go inside, it's clean as hell. I'm a lying person.
Nah, like you'll definitely get lost trying to find that place.
You would get lost.
That's crazy.
You would get lost trying to find it, bro. Real rap. Like it's insane there, fam. So it's so crazy when you go through there. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. But it's clean as hell. But that was only my second time going there with them. The first time I was there, I was by myself. And the second time is like when I went with them. So the thing is that when you go through these things, man, you start seeing it, it start opening you up, and we gotta travel, big. Yo, if you real, come on my feed. I ain't say you real or not. I just said come on the feed. You saying it. So, well, what's the time frame on here? And I would like to do a presentation on this too. If anybody's open for a presentation about that trip over there, I am so open for it. I am so open for it. All you got to do is reach out to me. I'm real, brother. I want to be on a Rob Moore. I'll come to the feed. Just come to the feed. You ain't got to keep telling me come to the feed. That's your stalker king. Yes, that's my stalker. Yes, I have a stalker. Yeah. So anybody wants to have this conversation about the trip over there, I'm so open for it, but y'all need to pick that book up. I'm serious. Y'all need to get that book, The Unknown Arabs. Straight up. If you want to know the story, I honestly, brother, I wish I had the finances like that, brother Percy, to actually put these things together. Because let me tell you something. If people gave the way they talk about giving these politicians, look at this. I can't make this up. Look at this. Let me show you what the politician was asking for. For what? What? Why would I? What? For what? What? 40, 100, 250, 500, 1,000. For what? What are we giving this money for? You know, how much we can do if we even had 13,000. Even though that's not a lot, but damn. Damn, boy, this is crazy.
That's crazy. I like how they say that we can't do it without your help.
Exactly. We can't do it without your help. But Sabir Bey ain't got the money, but Sabir Bey does it without you. I do it. If I say I can't do it without your help, I'll be begging, right? We can't do it without your help. Woo! You gotta love our people, man. Don't act like you don't see my Cash App, brother. It's at the bottom of the feed right there. You see it says $ Sabir Bey. Stop acting like you don't see it in that green. It's in broad daylight. I'll send you $50 right now and tomorrow. Okay, go ahead. Send it to me. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Cash App right there. PayPal's right there too. But you definitely can come on the feed. So this is the thing, brother. I'm going to show you a little bit more before I get off this feed. Again, everything is at the bottom, people. The Cash App, the PayPal, the Zelle, everything is up there. Okay. I didn't say I ain't asked him for nothing. I just told him. He said he is, y'all. And I'll let y'all know if he do or not. But you can reach me through my email. But let me show you something, Percy. The crazy part is that in these books, bro, when you really start researching these books, bro, it will open you up so freaking much. It will open you up so much. They don't have this book yet. They only have The Unknown Arabs. This is the only one they have right now. So go to my sister Monique at Nicholas Brooklyn and get it from her. I'll put the bookstores up here one more time. Any questions, y'all can jump on the feed. If you got a question for me, hit the link. Come on and talk to me for a minute. And let me give you the bookstores one more again. My email is up there. If you want to talk about the Kuma Malinke, the Sandia Akitas, the whatever, give them my sister Monique at the Nicholas Brooklyn up in New York. I would love to do a presentation here if we get enough people to come out and support. Okay, y'all can get with my sister Mo and Nicholas Brooklyn. She do have the book. And my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. If you in the Shaw. And if you want to share something, brother Percy, from your experience there, let them know, bro, before we get off of here.
Man, I'm still processing that stuff, to be completely honest, man.
He said, I'm still processing this.
It is like, it's amazing like how you'll come back and you'll hear like just a complete opposite story. Like what? Like what are you talking about? Like I don't know. It is
He
It
said
is
you hate.
like get lost over here, like completely lost. Like
I
they're learning something completely that I mean it's like a false world over here. Like it really makes no sense.
I can't say. See, if I say that, I be hating, so I can't say it. You can say it, but I can't say it because I'll be. Oh, you hating, Sabir? You don't like your people, Sabir. You hate black people. No, I don't hate nobody. Hate even not even in my vocabulary. But the crazy part is when you witness these things yourself, it's on another level, B. It's on a total another level. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. A total different level when you really start seeing this. Because all of these documents, brother, I can pull out the Moors of West Africa and the beginning of the Portuguese slave trade. I ain't making this up. This is out here in California, Claremont. I'm not making this up. But I do know that our people don't want to have this conversation because once you start researching this information, you become responsible. Family, if you go on my feed, show me your face, okay, fam? Because I don't need nobody showing no butts. I don't even want to take a chance on him. Just show me who you are, fam. Okay? Why are you laughing? Was that you 47 laughing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's him. I mean, he's on my feed, but I don't. If he could show me his face, it's cool because that's all you're gonna do is yell and show me his butt. Come on, bro. You know. So you're not a man, then, brother. Keep it pushing. You're not a man, so I'm fine with it. So we're not going to bring you on because we do have children watching this video that would be watching this video. So this is a grown folks conversation. This is not a little boys conversation. Right. This is grown folks because children watch this video also. Okay. So we deal with grown folk stuff here.
Man, I don't know why it booted me off when I was trying to tell you some real stuff. But
no, go ahead, brother. Just continue. You can go ahead.
But the brother El Khattabi that attended Carawine University, he led the Rift Wars.
Tell them what the Rift is, because I don't think they know what the Rift is. See,
the Rift is the most northern part of Africa, pretty much, in the Atlas Mountains, where the Berbers are, and a lot of Berber tribes in the Rift, and they go off like a Sharifan Islam, you know, Sharifan law instead of Sharia law, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Sharifan law is like low-key more closer to, it's like a whole different Islam, bro, for real, kind of. And like how the Berber tribes, how they be dressing up and stuff, they kind of dress like Hindu.
Oh, bro. I was in the Atlas Mountains. I went to the Atlas Mountains, right? And I dressed up like that. But this is the Amazigh symbol. This is pure silver.
Yes, the Amazigh tribes.
Am I lying, Percy? The dude kept trying to get this. This is my second one, but this one is pure silver. It's Amazigh.
Yeah.
So those Amazigh tribes, yeah, that flag right there. The brother El Khattabi, he in 1900s, in like 1912, he consolidated all those tribes and formed the Rift Republic. And the Rift Republic is like the Moorish flag, but it's like a 6-star instead of the 5-star.
Yep. And let me tell you how crazy it was. I didn't know anything about the Rift until I was in Marseille. I was sitting in Marseille. I was sitting in the Starbucks at the time in Marseille. I stayed in Marseille for like a month. And as I'm sitting in the Starbucks in Marseille, it was 3 young brothers from Morocco. That's what made me actually go there to the Atlas Mountains. And as I'm sitting with these young boys, I never knew nothing about the Rift. Now, I got books on it. I'm going to show you something, how crazy it was. This is
the Rift Republic, bro, they put on a fight, bro.
Huh?
The Rift Republic, they put on a fight, bro.
Yes, they did.
El Khattabi killed like 20,000 Spanish and French trying to basically stop the French from putting in the Moorish the Moroccan Sultan.
Yeah.
In 1912, because the French put in their own Sultan in 1912 and changed the whole thing.
Yep. This is some of the books, bro. It's called Lands and People. It's in here. It's in here, right?
Right.
So when I'm sitting now, mind you, I had those books, but when I was in France, I said, "Oh snap!" He's telling me, and you know how you can go back to the books, and these are young dudes. These dudes only in their like early 20s, and they sitting with me. We drinking coffee after coffee about the riff, and I was like, "Yo," and it was blowing my. And I don't know if y'all know what Marseille is at, but Marseille is in France. It's in southern France. It's a beautiful place, people. Dope as hell. So I don't know what my brother wants to see. What you think? I should take a chance, y'all? What you think? Bring him on the feed for a minute. Cause I'm great. Close out. What you think? Bring him on the feed. Cause I want him to send me my $50 in my cash app. What you think? Let's see if he's for real. For real. What you think, brother Percy? Oh, he said, fake more. You're not even involved in the temple. Okay, that's him. That's him right there. Let me make this clear for this brother. I'm good. Let me make this clear for the public. I don't belong to no Moorish Science Temple. Moorish Science Temple does not make you a Moor, for the record, people. Moorish Science Temple does not make you a Moor.
The Moor thing is way more ancient.
They don't even get it.
1920.
You don't even get it. So I thank you, brother, for coming on the feed, though. But make sure you hit that cash app, because you did promise that. I mean, I didn't see it. Let's put it back up there. You promised it. Now I'm going to block you for eternity. I don't even want your $50. Save it. Go get yourself some books. Matter of fact, the $50 that you want to send me, what I want you to do with your $50, this is what I want him to do. I want him to go to contact Brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore or Monique, and I want him to buy the Unknown Arab book. How about that part? It's $49. This is what I want him to do with his money. It's $49. Take that $49 and leave a tip for my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. It's $50 for the book, okay? Just round it around $50, okay? So you can contact my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore and help a brother out. Help that brother out with the bookstore, okay? That's all he got to do. So I'm gonna show you a couple more books. This is a book that was in Tangiers, Morocco. It's called The Country of the Moors, right? And that particular book was in a bookcase in Tangiers, Morocco. That Percy was also there with me also again. It's called The Country of the Moors, written in 1877. The Country of the Moors.
That bookcase alone was insane.
It's crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And this is the place where Barack Obama was at. Barack Obama was in that place also. His picture was on the wall. His picture was on the wall. That's in Tangiers. He probably texted me. He said, that's not me. Okay, whatever. Then show me your face. I'll bring you on the feed, brother. But listen, my thing, people, I'm so done, but do some research, man. Seriously, people gotta really do some research on their own. Straight up. They really gotta do some research. So listen, I'm gonna go, y'all. Y'all can reach out to me. My email is, give me 1 second. Let's cue this up. Oh, yeah, I ain't ready for that yet. That's my email right there. SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I'm open for any lectures, Juneteenth. Please reach out to me, and all the rest of the information that is at the bottom. God willing, if I wake up early enough tomorrow, Brother Percy, I'll do the Vegan Breakfast Club tomorrow. But please share this video out to everybody. I thank you, Brother Dre, my brother 47. Percy, if y'all have X, formerly known as Twitter, please tweet this out 1,000,000 times. Mine is real, RealSabirbey.
Salute.
Yeah. Bring up Mad Lion on this one.
Gotta go.
Killer Pride. How then can they talk about some order when they are the invaders? And how then can they perform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? America exists existed before Columbus. 30,000 years ago, we were there in Mexico. This on Mama, she got the rifle, let it blow. Go, 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 go. All invaders gotta go. This was for my people, Mexican people. The whole earth is yours. No human is illegal. Come across the border, every woman and man. The U.S. is the alien. Mexico, this is your land. How did they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? Yo, you see the same men living like cavemen coming out the cave, them trying to enslave men. How could we obey them? Better we betray them. Rise up like the Reverend Nat Turner and slay them. Mexican people, get your education. Tell your little children them this is their nation. You own California, you own Arizona, you own San Diego, in Texas, the Lone Star. Hey, so how can they talk about the border when they are the invaders? And how can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? Look, you see Mexico, then look at New Mexico. What is a New Mexico? If there is a Mexico, all of America they used to call a Mexico. Immigration, then look at New Mexico. What is a New Mexico? If there is a Mexico, all of America they used to call a Mexico. Immigration laws are a fraud and we reject them. We are the old Mexico tech pyramid builder, astronomer, philosopher, and healer. Mexican people, rise up right now and realize this is your land now. Sing, how can they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor?
Get out. Percy, we got to do, we got to do a podcast together, brother. It's going to be lit, man. We got to do this, fam. So please, y'all, do me a favor. Share these videos out to everybody. Check your Cash App. You getting it from me. I don't even know, family. I ain't, all right, whatever. I got to go, brother. Peace, brother Percy. Peace, Drake.